Look at the cars in your neighborhood today. The person driving the brand new luxury electric vehicle might be a millionaire, but the person driving the 10-year-old sedan almost certainly is. In this year, 2026, we have been conditioned to believe that wealth must be seen to be real. We are told that if you do not post it on social media, you do not actually have it. But the truth is the exact opposite. True wealth is silent. Fake wealth is loud. The loudest person in the room is often the one with the most debt, while the quietest person is the one with the most freedom. I want to talk to you about the ultimate strategy for financial peace. It is a concept called stealth wealth. It is about getting rich without anyone ever noticing, because once they notice, your wealth begins to shrink. Before we dive into the 7 principles that will change your financial life, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. It helps us reach more people who are seeking the true path to financial independence. Also, comment the word silent below if you believe that privacy is the new luxury in 2026. Let us talk about the most expensive tax you will ever pay. It is not a government tax. It is what I call the visibility tax. This is the hidden cost of being perceived as wealthy by the people around you. The moment your friends, family, and neighbors think you have money, your life becomes more expensive. Your relatives expect loans that they will never repay. Your friends expect you to pick up the tab at every dinner. Your neighbors expect your home and lawn to match their increasingly expensive standards. Every eye on you is a financial liability. Research in 2026 shows that people who look wealthy spend up to 40% more on social obligations than those who look average. That is money that could have been invested for your future. That is money that could have been your freedom. Stealth wealth is not about being cheap. It is about being strategic. It is about protecting your peace of mind and your bank account from the expectations of others. Principle number 1 is to buy quality instead of logos. In 2026, branding has become a trap for the middle class. True millionaires buy things that last, but they do not shout for attention. They choose a well-made coat without a visible brand name over a designer jacket covered in logos. They understand that a logo is just a way to pay a company for the privilege of advertising for them. When you buy a logo, you are buying a status symbol that depreciates immediately. When you buy quality, you are buying an asset that serves you for years. The goal is to be comfortable, not to be a walking billboard. Quality is silent, while branding is a scream for validation. When you choose items based on their utility and durability, you are investing in your own comfort. When you choose items based on the name on the tag, you are investing in the opinions of strangers. Principle number 2 is to drive your car until the wheels fall off. The average new car price in 2026 is now nearly $50,000. The average car payment is over $700 a month. Wealthy people know that a car is a tool to get from point A to point B. It is not a reflection of your worth as a human being. Every dollar you spend on a massive car payment is a dollar that is not compounding in the stock market. The person driving a 15-year-old vehicle might have $1 million in their brokerage account. The person driving the brand new luxury SUV likely has a massive loan and constant stress. A car loses value the moment it leaves the dealership. An investment grows value every single day it stays in the market. Stealth wealth practitioners prioritize the growth over the show. They understand that a reliable vehicle is all that is necessary for a successful life. Which one would you rather be? The person who looks successful or the person who is successful? Principle number 3 is to keep your mouth shut about your wins. When you get a raise at work, or a bonus, or a successful investment, the natural urge is to tell someone. You want validation for your hard work. But telling people about your money is like inviting a thief into your home. Even well-meaning people will change the way they treat you. They will start to see you as a bank instead of a friend. They will resent your success because it reminds them of their own lack of progress. In the world of 2026, social envy is at an all-time high. By sharing your financial victories, you are painting a target on your back. Keep your financial milestones between you and your partner or your financial advisor. Silence is your greatest protection. Let your bank account celebrate in quiet while you continue to live your life with humility. Principle number 4 is to master the art of looking average. In 2026, looking middle class is a superpower. If you live in a modest house and dress in simple clothes, people leave you alone. They do not ask you for money. They do not try to sell you expensive insurance or investment schemes. They do not target you for lawsuits. The person who looks average has the freedom to move through the world without being a target. They can enjoy their wealth in private, while everyone else is fighting for social status. Looking average is free, while looking rich is incredibly expensive. When you blend in, you maintain your privacy and your options. You are not obligated to live up to anyone else's vision of what a wealthy person should be. Principle number 5 is to invest your lifestyle inflation. As you get older and your income increases, your expenses should stay the same. Most people get a $10,000 raise and immediately move into a larger house or buy a faster car. They are running on a treadmill that never stops. The stealth wealth practitioner takes that $10,000 raise and moves it directly into investments. Their lifestyle stays the same, but their wealth explodes in the background. By 2026, the gap between the average saver and the stealth wealth investor has become a canyon. The investor is buying back years of their life, while the spender is buying more chains. The more you earn, the more you should save, not the more you should spend. This is the only way to break the cycle of working to pay for things you do not need. Principle number 6 is to prioritize walking away money. Wealth is not about what you can buy. Wealth is about what you can walk away from. Can you walk away from a toxic boss? Can you walk away from a business deal that feels wrong? Can you walk away from a relationship that is draining you? If your lifestyle costs every penny you earn, you are a slave to your income. But if you live a low-key life and save your money, you have the power of no. The ability to say no is the ultimate luxury. It is worth more than any luxury watch or vacation home. Walking away money provides you with the dignity that a fancy title or a big house never could. It allows you to live on your own terms, regardless of what the economy or your employer decides. Principle number 7 is to understand that true success is internal. If you need other people to know you are successful, you are not truly successful yet. The truly wealthy do not care what strangers at the grocery store think about their shoes. They do not care if their neighbors think they are struggling. They have an internal security that comes from knowing their future is protected. They have achieved a level of peace that money cannot buy, but that money can protect. They do not need the applause of the crowd to feel valuable. They know who they are, and they know what they have achieved. Let us look at the reality of retirement in 2026. The median retirement savings for a household headed by someone 62 years old is only $200,000. That sounds like a lot until you realize it only generates about $8,000 a year in safe income. That is not enough to live a dignified life. But the person who practiced stealth wealth for 20 years likely has over $2 million. They look the same as their neighbor on the outside, but on the inside, their reality is completely different. They can afford the best health care. They can travel to see their grandchildren whenever they want. They never have to worry about the cost of groceries or electricity. They have won the game by refusing to play the status game. They are the invisible millionaires who are truly enjoying the fruits of their labor. This strategy is especially important when it comes to your family. In 2026, many parents make the mistake of letting their children know exactly how much money they have. This often leads to a lack of ambition and a sense of entitlement in the next generation. The best gift you can give your children is the example of hard work and modest living. Let them see you value experiences and relationships over material things. Teach them the value of $1 before you give them a single cent. When they are older and have built their own lives, you can choose to help them. But until then, let your wealth be an invisible safety net, not a visible crutch. The same applies to dating and new friendships. If you show your wealth too early, you will never know if someone loves you for who you are or for what you can provide. Hide your success for at least 6 months when meeting new people. See how they treat you when they think you are just getting by. This is the ultimate filter for finding genuine human connection. The people who stay by your side when they think you are average are the people you want by your side when you are wealthy. Money is a magnet for the wrong kind of attention. Silence is a filter that lets the right people in. As we move deeper into 2026, the economic world is becoming more volatile. Inflation is a constant threat to those who spend everything they earn. But for the person living a stealth wealth lifestyle, inflation is manageable because they have a massive buffer between their income and their expenses. They are not stretched thin. They are not one paycheck away from a crisis. They have built a fortress that can weather any storm. They are in control of their destiny, while everyone else is at the mercy of the market. I want you to think about your current spending. How much of it is for you, and how much of it is for your audience? If you were the last person on Earth, would you still buy that expensive watch? Would you still drive that luxury car? If the answer is no, then you are paying the visibility tax. You are trading your precious time and your future freedom for the temporary approval of others. You are buying things to impress people who are too busy worrying about their own image to notice you. It is time to stop performing and start building. It is time to embrace the power of being invisible. Start today by making one financial decision that nobody else will ever know about. Invest a small amount of money and tell no one. Buy a high-quality item that has no visible branding. Drive your current car for 1 more year instead of upgrading. Feel the power that comes from having a secret stash of freedom. The more you do this, the more addictive it becomes. You will start to find more joy in your growing net worth than you ever did in a new purchase. You will find more peace in your anonymity than you ever did in being noticed. You will realize that the best way to be rich is to look like you are still working on it. A rich person wants everyone to think they are wealthy. A wealthy person wants everyone to think they are doing okay. One is a prisoner to opinion, while the other is a master of their life. Before we finish, I have a final request for you. If this message resonated with you, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We are building a community of people who value substance over shadow. And if you have a story about how staying low-key has helped your finances, please share it in the comments below. Your experience could be the inspiration someone else needs to start their journey. Success in 2026 is not about who has the most followers or the flashiest life. It is about who has the most options. It is about who can sleep soundly at night, knowing their family is safe. It is about who can look in the mirror and know they are truly free. Getting rich without anyone noticing is the smartest thing you can do for your future. It is the path to a life of meaning, security, and true abundance. Thank you for listening. Stay quiet, stay focused, and keep building your invisible empire. We will see you in the next video as we continue to decode the truth about money in 2026. May your wealth grow in silence and your peace grow in abundance. Goodbye for now.